Wings is streaming, let's drop by. There ain't a mod in sight. He starts raging, everybody saves the clip, and now we're banned. Make a new account next day. Hey, hey.
Hey, Life, how you doing, buddy? Like I said, I'm not doing any training streams or anything like that until after the contracts are signed. Finally got around to cleaning myself up. Look at these marvelous good looks. You can't get this on Boogie Stream. That's why your boy's still married, Boogie 8. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Fallout recently on my tablet. Got me in the mood. And but honestly, I'm trying to just break my desire to play Diablo 2. Because I told myself I wasn't going to play Diablo 2, but I played Diablo 2. Again, guys, it's not stuttering on my end. It's at 0.0 frames dropped. I'm at green. I'm at 6,000 kilobytes a second. Like, if it's stuttering, it's on YouTube's end. It's not on my end. Honestly, like, I don't care about drama about me. Like, there's always some level of drama going on. Like, my goal is just to hang out, chill, and try to have some fun. Hey, Ria's Wings, can you watch the video? No, I'm not doing that. Thank you for the $10 though, man. I don't want to react to videos or anything of that nature. Especially like other people that get bullied. Sweet. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? Does Neapolitan count? I don't watch Cyrex stuff, man. Like, I try not to. Here's the thing. Like, I try not to watch videos that make me depressed. And I don't find joy in, like, making fun of others. Granted, you know, like, I've already made a snort comment at Boogie. I don't hate Boogie in the slightest, man. And, like, I understand how to be mean to people. But at the same time, like, there's stuff done that's tongue-in-cheek fun. And then there's stuff done that's mean-spirited. And I think the new generation of people, they don't know the difference, right? Like, take you know, what I go through, for example. It's no longer trolling. Like, it's just people out there trying to ruin people. Why do people call me Richard or Sam? The Richard thing is, I don't know. Apparently there was like some website they looked up that said somebody lived at my address named Richard Jordan, and they thought, like here, this is speculation what I'm about to tell you, so like take it with a grain of salt. All right, but a large portion of people that follow me to the level of, like, you know, loyalness are not from America. Like, the vast majority of them are from other countries. And, like, a Geordie in another country is a slang term. Like, it means, like, a person from a certain part of, like, England or something like that. Right? So, to me, so my name being Geordie doesn't make sense to them. It sounds like a pet name. Right? But, like, when I was born, Geordie was a rather popular male name. Which is a unisex name. Like, there's female Geordies out there as well. Like, it's a name that can go guy or girl. It's kind of like Ashley or Bobby or something like that. Right? So, so when they seen that Richard was, like, tagged to my address at some point, they thought that, hey, that must be my real name, and Geordie's just something I go to because it rhymes with my second name. No, Geordie's my real name. Yeah, I don't play with mods. If my line of thought with mods is if I need mods to play a game, I'm already at the point where I shouldn't be playing the game. It's time to get something new. Honestly, Caton, I never finish these because they tend to do well the first stream, and then each stream they get a little worse, a little worse, a little worse. So Fallout's a game you kind of like visit, but you don't kind of linger with, because people just get tired of watching it. And I know the way to fix that. To fix that, you got to be engaging. You got to create a narrative. Like, that's how you hook somebody. You gotta get them. You got to hook them. You got to create a narrative. And like, I struggle with that sometimes, especially in like an open forum like this, where it's like you got to constantly come up with stuff on the fly. I struggle with that situation. Hey, friendly homie. I'm not reading out your comment, man. That seems... Your comment seems like it can be used to make it sound like I'm insincere to somebody's plight. That's why I'm choosing to ignore reading your comment, but that's how I'm perceiving it. If it's not that way, I'm sorry. But thank you for the 2 pounds, man. It's hard to invest if there's no continues. I know. Like, I was sort of thinking, like, for example, I have the Dead Space Let's Play done, but I'm trying to think, like, I've been doing some research lately, like with YouTube, because I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to engage in YouTube. And YouTube has these things called impressions, and then they have views. To get a view on a video, you have to watch a certain amount of the video for it to count as a view. I don't know what that number is off the top of my head, but what YouTube uses now is a thing called click-through rate. So, like, if YouTube gives you 72,000 impressions, they want you to have, like, 7,000 views to have, like, a 10% click-through rate, right? And that's good, because the average click-through rate per impression is, like, between 0.5% to 3%, right? That's on average. So, like, let's just call it 1 to 3%. So, like, if YouTube gives your video in, say, 100,000 fucking sub boxes, 3,000 people click it, that's the high end of YouTube's click-through rate on channels, like even really, really good channels. Right, and obviously it goes up as you get more and more viewers. Those numbers go up and up and up and up till you get like 100,000 or whatever it might be. Where you get some videos that just have like enormous click-through rates, like 25%, and those videos go viral. So like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, I have my Fallout video, I have my Dead Space videos done, but I don't feel as though I can clickbait them properly. I've been watching this guy called Man Meets Beard. Or is it Eat Meets Beard? Whatever. Like, he has a channel, and he's a big YouTuber, so, like, he doesn't need me promoting him. Where he does, like, food challenges. And I watch this man eat, like, this $90 pizza and, like, an 85-ounce, like, steak with, like, and he had, like, a baked potato, and he ended up getting, like, dessert and shit like that. And I'm looking through it, and like I'm looking at his videos, I'm looking at his thumbnails and things of that nature, trying to see. Like, almost every video creates this clickbait. And I also follow this people called Car Edge, and like Car Edge isn't nowhere near as big as the guy I just talked about, Eat Meets Beard or whatever the guy is. Any chance of playing any horror games, my guy? I like horror games, but like I hate the horror games that they make today. I don't like horror games where they don't allow you to ever fight back. Like, my favorite time of horror games is like Dead Space and like Silent Hill or something of that nature, where like you get a weapon, you can fight back, and the atmosphere is just kind of creepy, right? Like one of the big requested games that I get all the time is a game called Outlast, and I know people know what the fuck Outlast is because they've requested all the fucking time. But I dislike games like Outlast mainly because, like, to me, I see what they are. They're not really a horror game; they're a puzzle game with horror elements, right? Like you got to turn the generator on, and inside the generator room, there's like two. I don't know what the fuck they are called, you know. But like they walk a predetermined pattern, And as they walk this predetermined pattern, you got to like find your way through, and it's like literally like a movement game. Some movement puzzle is what I call it. And yeah, well, you get jumped, you know, but like anybody, you know, will make you jump. That's the weakest kind of, like, I hate horror movies that rely on the jump scare, like anything Blumhouse does. Bob, that's none of your business, man.